Welcome back to the Gaming Weekly, everybody. Tonight we have an exclusive interview with somebody by the name of Mark, who reached out in the Gaming Weekly earlier this week, and he told us that he had a very interesting story to share with everyone dealing with the Killer Clowns. To reiterate, we're getting set for Halloween night, which is October 31st, 2022, next month. However, of course, the Killer Clowns are planning and plotting for this dangerous, vicious purge, a worldwide purge in which the Killer Clowns are going to rise up and take down this globe. Now, with that being said, Mark did say that he had his own story to share, and TGW got the chance to talk to Mark, and well, we got the chance to interview him and ask him a few questions pertaining his story. Check it out. Mark, thanks for joining us. This is absolutely incredible, the fact that you agreed to accept this interview. We have plenty of questions to ask, but the first question is, what happened? What exactly happened the night that you were confronted by a killer clown? Take us through it.
So I had just got away from a party down in like a field down in, I think, Beckley in West Virginia. It's a really nice place. Recommend you go there if you're on vacation. And me and my buddies, they all had rides home. I didn't. Their car was full. So they ordered me an Uber because I was too drunk, you know. Ooh, like sobbing all over. But I remember this vividly. I am waiting for my Uber and I hear like loud footsteps run like 20 to 15 feet behind me. I turn around as fast as I can. I see legit nothing but movement, and my Uber is like speeding all the way down the road. I hop in and he turns on the high beams. Around 15 to 30 feet in front of us, we see a around 6'5" to 6'7" giant enormous killer clown, really big built. He had a terrifying mask on. Had I think it was fake blood all over him, and he was carrying a pitchfork on his left hand, and he was just staring. I let my window down and scream, "What are you doing? This is a goddamn field. You should not be here." And he says, "This is my field." Like, he screams it. "This is my field. Get out now." So, I'm terrified. I'm scared. Well, crapless, if I can say that. He, full speed dashes at the car. Like, I already had my window rolled up. And he's, like, banging on the windshield. I'm pretty sure he cracked it. And my Uber driver is, like, terrified. It was like a new driver to it, too. He said it was like his 5th ride ever on Uber. And he was banging on the windshield. He was trying to stick the pitchfork through. And he slams, like he pushes the gas pedal as fast as he can down. And he flies over the car. And, like, I see him getting up. Like, I look in the rearview mirror. And he's just staring, like, directly behind me. That was around 2 nights ago now, and I am still terrified by it.
It must have been a very terrifying experience, a very traumatic experience, to say the least. Let's talk about the emotions with this entire thing happening and transpiring. I need to ask you, how were you feeling? How frightening was this entire thing?
I felt like I was never going to see my beautiful family ever again, and never play on my football team. So I'm just really terrified of that exact moment. As you can see, I'm a stuttering mess. I was scared completely. I had no idea what was going to happen. I thought I was going to die. I thought my Uber was going to, like, speed up as he did. And I was just in the moment terrified, on the verge of crying, and really it was just a roller coaster of happiness, joy that, like, I know that he isn't gonna hurt me, and 3, terrified that he was in phase, that he was basically ran over at about 60 miles an hour because he was in a Tesla. Like, you know, a Tesla is going from 0 to 60 in like a second.
True.
Flew over, terrifying.
And I gotta tell you, you know, Well, thankfully you're okay, and you mentioned the word roller coaster, and it's true. It really is a roller coaster ride of emotions, what's been happening over the past couple of weeks and what will continue to happen in the next several weeks as we build up for the 31st of October, Halloween night, Purge night, the most dangerous night of the year apparently, where all the killer clowns are expected to rise up and deliver this worldwide purge. The killer clowns have a chip on their shoulders, per se. Let me ask you this question. What is your warning to the people watching the video on YouTube? What's your advice to any out there who are looking to go trick-or-treating on the night of Halloween, October 31st, 2022, where apparently the killer clowns are going to commit this act?
Always carry a lethal weapon on you when you're going out. If not lethal, if you're using like a prop, make sure it's a real prop. Not an axe, not something sharp like that, not a katana, not a sword or anything. Maybe like a bat. If you're gonna be like, oh, Harley Quinn, Joker, something like that, crowbar maybe, it's perfect. Always bring a self-defense weapon, but make sure they're the antagonist and you are making sure that you're safe.
You know, there's been a lot of reports as well from people who watch our videos in the Gaming Weekly, and there's some people out there in social media who believe that this is all facade, that this is all false, that this is fake. What do you say to those people out there who believe that this is all a, basically leverage for people to gain attention? Because you yourself experienced a killer clown scare, so you know how real it is. But what do you say to the people out there who believe that this entire thing is fake?
Well, really, Adrian, I think that they should just wait until it happens to them, because I don't doubt it. Because I was a non-believer. Like, I posted it right before the party, and I put the location and say, come scare me. They did. So wait until it happens.
You know, the killer clowns are very devious, they are calculated, they are bloodthirsty and trying to take down people, invade homes, they're looking to abduct people out there. Do you believe that these killer clowns are ever going to stop, considering that they have been around frightening people, the public, the masses out there since 2016?
Oh, I don't think they will. Because they said they're going to purge tonight. I think murders are going to happen, break-ins, kidnappings, like just everything crazy up on the bunch. But I don't think they're going to be stopped anytime soon, because one day, just go to a Halloween store, buy a clown outfit, get a lethal weapon, get something to scare people with, get something to kill someone with. You're a killer clown.
It's a good point. And it's scary how easily anybody can actually buy weapons. It's frightening to know that people can actually buy killer clown masks and just go out in the streets and commit this act. Now, my question here is, just a couple of days ago, the Gaming Weekly reported on these two clowns that apparently invaded a man's house. How do you react to that, to know that killer clowns are invading people's homes? What's your response? What's your thoughts knowing that these guys are literally breaking into people's houses and just trying to bring hell into the lives of many people?
I think they are all just little pussies living in the amazing world that we live in. I know there's problems in it, but they're making it worse. So, I, as an 18-year-old man, actually now own a AR-15. Loaded, and it's directly on my side right now. Because I heard a couple knocks earlier, it was the UPS man. But you better believe I'm putting that directly to his head from my window. So listen, always be safe, and don't pull the trigger as soon as you see it.
With that being said, my final question to conclude this interview. My final question here is this. Killer clowns are a lot more dangerous than ever before. They were a lot more dangerous than 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. Now it's 2022, and again, they're a lot more systematically calculated. Are you going to go out there on the 31st, you yourself, along with friends, buddies, whatever the case may be, would you be willing to fight those killer clowns if the chance ever arises?
Yes, I will. Gladly. As a matter, if I lose, I'm going down with the fight. I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna go out there in my football gear. I'm gonna get everything that I know. I'm probably gonna bring my gun. Might not though. Might scare the little kitties. But I'm definitely gonna bring a pocket knife and a bat.
That being said, thank you so much for joining us here tonight.
Best of luck to you, my friend.